Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your April 2022 reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Capricorn. And I will say that just starting off your reading, I have had 3 things break. I have had things twisted and falling apart, and I feel it has everything to do with you guys because you're going through a lot of challenges right now, and you may be really feeling that way where things are just snapping and falling apart and feeling like your world might even be crumbling around you. And that is part of the ascension journey. That's part of the awakening moment where we wake up and see the truth around us, and it feels like everything just crumbles down. So as we roll into the age of Aquarius, we have to go through the teardown, and that's what I feel is taking place for you. If it isn't today, that's what you're getting ready to come out of, but that's what we're going to take a look at right now. And even trying to speak to you right now is a little bit challenging. So I feel we're talking about a group of you going through a transformation that is going to be dynamic. Now we have the 8 of Cups that came out, and we're going to look at that in a second, but this is a general reading where we're going to look at love, career, family, whatever comes through me, I will relate it to you using the cards. And this is for sun, moon, and rising sign from whatever date you are looking at this, although it is designated as April monthly. But I feel for a lot of you, you're either just coming out of this phase or you're getting ready to move into it, feeling the effects of things changing around you, maybe even feeling like you have no control over what is taking place in your life. And that is a hard part of the journey where we have to relinquish that control and kind of hold it up to the universe and say, okay, I allowed this to happen. It's not easy. Now the Queen of Cups is here, and this is representing you, Capricorn. We're going to look at you first, then we're going to look at whoever is in you've been dealing with, or whatever the situation is around you, all of the details. But I find that some of you have been having struggles opening up your heart. And in order to ascend, in order to awake and see everything clearly and know what direction we're going in life, we must be able to open our mind and our heart, open our inner self, and be interconnected while we are interconnected with the outside universal elements. So I feel that you guys are getting ready to make the shift. All right, there is a big energy shift going to take place in the month of April, and I will be doing energy reading for that. That's coming up very, very soon. But right now we're looking at you. You have this moment in time where you are getting ready to kind of burst open. Some of you, you have somebody brand new coming in. Could be an offer, okay, for a job. But I feel for a lot of you, whether it is a job or a person, if you've been wanting romance, and I feel it's romance, okay, this is something that's going to really excite you, and it might even frazzle you a little bit, where you get tongue-tied, where things start crumbling around. Because as we ascend up, Capricorn, as we go to a higher level internally, we also have to tear down the external world, but there's challenges. So when you hear me talking about the stepping stones in life, that's what you're doing. You're stepping on the stones, on the right stones, so that you don't slip and fall back down. And that's what you're fighting right now. This is more of an inner battle, but definitely it is playing out in your external world. We also have the Ace of Wands, and this is beautiful because you're opening up your heart and you're getting excited about new things in your life, new adventures, new projects, new opportunities, new people. This is a very, very good thing. So you may have been working very hard on creating that security that you love so much, Capricorn, that makes you feel like you're 100% ready to make this change. And as you're doing this crossover, this transformation, you will be challenged along the way. You have the Queen of Swords. So you have 2 queens that you're dealing with, and this is a general reading, male or female. So this is about your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Exactly what I'm talking about. You have to be in alignment with the mental clarity and the emotional clarity. And you guys are going through this up and down, and you might even be feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is just kind of moving all around. But yet you have the beautiful Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is that sweet center spot that we move into as we ascend, as we balance these two areas, the mind and the emotions together. So this is gaining mental clarity. This is opening up your heart. This is seeing everything around you. And that may be a big challenge, definitely, because some of the things you're going to see are not things that you wanted to see, whether you chose to block it out, whether it was hidden from you. We're going to take a look at the detail. But the good thing about this, Capricorn, is you are getting ready to roll into something really amazing. Now we have a beautiful moment, a beautiful special time in the month of April where we can make a leap from, walking up these stones that take forever for some of us, right? And then this leap. And when you make that leap, that's where the Ace of Wands is. So let's take a look at the detail of what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I hear it, see it, feel it, know it, and I translate the guided messages that I have through the cards for you guys. And right now, yeah, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is a big moment where you may be seeing 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So you're coming together with the mind, the body, and the soul, but you're bringing in the air and you're connecting to the earth. All right. And you may have been very, very earthly bound because you are an earth sign. So grabbing onto the ground underneath you is what makes you feel secure. And if you're too high up into the sky, too high in the clouds, that'll throw you out of balance. If you're on the passion side and too much fire, too much water, this can throw you out of balance. But this is beautiful because the fours are saying you're coming into the balance. You're going to be in the center of exactly what I'm talking about. So as you really focus on what it is you truly, truly want, Capricorn, you will be able to release any of those, I'm going to call it like thorns, okay? The thorns that have been sticking inside of you, blocking from the mental clarity, blocking from the emotional openness. Openness brings in everything. Openness on both sides is what brings in abundance and prosperity. And that could be a little unnerving for some of you, but let me pull another card here. Hold on. We have the King of Cups. So some of you are dealing with a person in your life that is very much putting you through this situation. I feel this individual, okay, whether it's a parent, a family member, a friend, or your current partner, even a child, for some of you, if it's an older individual, I feel that this person is really testing every ounce of your physical and agility. Okay, so it's just basically everything that I said. They're testing you though. They're pushing you to the limit. They're pushing you beyond the point that you have probably maybe not even been before. Where this person with their back to you, you have to focus through it. You are being challenged to say, I can do this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what happens around me. I can make this leap of faith. This is a big, beautiful moment, and it is a little scary at times. I don't mean scary like, boo in the dark, although it could definitely feel that way. But whoever you're dealing with is putting you through some tests, and the tests are going to see if you're ready to ascend. So you're getting ready to move to a higher level in your material world, in your pentacles, and your finances, and most definitely when it comes to relationships of anything or anyone that you love, okay? That is what's going on. So the test is coming through. We have the Ace of Swords. This is whoever or whatever you're dealing with. And this may very well be a new opportunity where you have to sever ties with the organization. I hear the word organization that you are currently dealing with. Yeah, you have the Two of Wands. Hold on, let me pull one more card. The Two of Wands is making that decision if you want to move forward or if you want to stay, because you've got a brand new opportunity. This opportunity is filled with truth, it's filled with transparency, and it's filled with a new life that is based on the reality around you. And you have a choice. You can stay in the situation that you're in with the person you're with or with the company you're with, or you can move into this new opportunity. This new opportunity is what you wish for. You have the Nine of Cups. And this is a wish being granted. So Capricorn, this is that moment where you're going to be tested to pick and make a choice. Which side are you going to go on? But for most of you, you're going to say, you know what, I'm centered, I'm grounded, and you will make the right decision for you. Pulling that thorn out, whoever this was somebody, if this is a person around you, it's somebody that you really do love. There is true love with this individual, true love with the job, if it is you don't have a person. But this is that moment where the pain that it caused you is coming out, and it can feel like a purging. It'll feel like a purging as it comes out. So that's what I feel a lot of you are going through right now. I'm going to pull a message for you at this point, because we're going to switch and we're going to move and see where this is going between the latter part and the mid part and the end of the month. Happiness. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You have to go through this battle, the inner battle of the mind and the heart and the openness, and say, yes, so bring it on. I am ready for this. But as you do this, as you open up, everything trembles around you, okay? You may find old photographs just disappear in front of you, like disintegrate almost in front of you. Things break that you've had forever that had sentimental value, and now it's gone. So you're releasing all of that old stuff, and whoever you are around, they're going to challenge you on that. Meaning, if you throw an old vase, let's just say it's an old vase, and you throw it out in the trash, they're going to go out and pull it out and put it right back where it was. Now, as a Capricorn, that's probably going to really irritate you. It's going to like poke at you because you're so analytical, and it's like you perfectionist, right? So it's like, wait, I don't want it there. That's not what I want. I wanted this in the trash. And they're like, nope. And they put it right back. So whatever you're removing, this individual or this situation is going to try and bring it back in your memory or in your physical world around you. Now let's take a look a little bit further. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, an Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarian. I feel for some of you also Aries is attached to this reading. Cancer is definitely attached to this reading. Yeah. Okay, that's what I feel is coming through this reading. So this could be a person, this may be when they were, you know, their sun, it could be their moon or rising sign. But for a lot of you, what I feel this actually is more of a time frame that you've been going through this. So if you look back to the season of Aries, we're in Aries now, look back 1 year ago, as I record this, we're in the season of Aries rolling into the beginning of April, right? So whatever you started 12 months ago is getting ready to make a change. You've gone through so much, and I feel that whoever you're dealing with, there really is that love that I'm talking about. So if this is a company, Capricorn, you are going to have great difficulty walking away, because you do have this heart and soul for what you're doing, for where you're at. But the new offer coming in is what I'm talking about, that Page of Pentacles. It's more in alignment with you. You are a pentacle. So the security that comes with the pentacle, which is everything in the material world. That's love, that's your home, that's your career, that's your education. Everything comes underneath those pentacles. This is something that's going to lead you to something better and better and better as you climb those stepping stones. And it is going to be amazing for those of you in 1 year from today. Doesn't mean you have to wait that long. There's going to be stepping stones, progress, progressive moments as you go forward, because you've done a job that is amazing, okay? With this wish being granted comes the big moment of healing. And by the way, the star card is right underneath the Nine of Cups. So that's 2 wishes. If you're dealing with a person, they wished for you too. And some of you, although I'm doing my romance readings on Fridays, it'll be a general reading that's to the public. And then the extended based on Zodiac signs is in my membership. Every Friday, we're going to take a look at love in a little bit more depth than we do in these readings. because it is really unique and it's really separate. And I feel that this is a relationship that was 8 to 10 years. Could possibly be 8 to 10 months, but I feel that 8 to 10 months would be when you've been apart from it. But the whole thing, from the time you met them, whether you dated them or not, the time you met them until today is 8 to 10 years. 8 to 10 years of going through this, where you needed to really look and see who was around you. They may have done a little bit of wrong for you. They may have done a little bit of manipulation, but I don't feel it was really them. I feel it was somebody attached to them. So whoever was attached to them, that could be a parent, that could be an ex-partner that had a lot of control over this situation. So if it's a business, they may have had a partnership with somebody else, and that partnership dissolved, and now they are finally getting that connection cleared out. And when they do that, they're going to be able to give you the raise that you deserve, the promotion that you deserve. But through this time, you will be tested over and over and over again. Now, I'm going to pull a couple more cards, because this is like very clear and specific. Whatever you've been going through, Capricorn, you are getting ready to make a huge, profound change. It is one that is going to lead you through stepping stones like stairs, stairway up, the stairway all the way up in your ascension process. There you go. You have the star card again. Okay, so it is going to be absolutely amazing, and it's something that you have earned. You have worked hard for it, and definitely you deserve it. So this is like a cosmic reward getting ready to come in, especially for those of you where it had to do with the zodiac sign of Aquarius or the time frame of the Aquarius season. So you guys, I hope you have an amazing month of April. Please click the subscribe button and join us in the future. Much love.